specifics, but basically, there's a guy called Horus. He's a warlord, right? And his father is also a warlord. And he is laying siege to his father's domain, right? And he has demons and all of this stuff, right? One of these demons he has starts doing something. And it's a natural thing that happens, right? The people who are within his father's domain, defending against Horus, start to feel despair. And this despair in the book is a disease manifested by one of the demons that is under the control of this guy, Horus. And as I was reading this book, because of the current situation I'm in life-wise, this was really like clicking for me. Because sometimes, or at least in the current situation that I'm in, I kind of feel like I'm being besieged, and sometimes as well, there's that element of despair I just feel when I'm calling. Like there's nothing that's really triggered it. I just start thinking, and as I keep thinking, eventually I'm just in a bad place, and you start to think, is it even possible to do anything about this situation? And you sometimes want to give up. Sometimes you give up temporarily, and then you get yourself back together again. And the reason why I'm making this video is to answer the question of how you can defy despair successfully. Generally, in life, all negative emotions, all negative feelings come from a very simple phenomenon. If you feel, right, that the demands upon you outstrip your ability to actually complete them, that causes a negative feeling. Okay? And this negative feeling can be anxiety, it can be despair, it can be anger, it's anything. Right? So for example, you have to complete an assignment that you were supposed to do for 2 months, but you didn't start, and now the deadline is tomorrow, like me with this video. Right? That causes a negative feeling. And the reason why you start to feel despair and all of these things, and these things start to grow within you, is because as human beings, when we are in a situation that we don't like, we want to attach blame as to why we are in this situation. And we generally will not blame ourselves. So, you're in a bad situation, you start thinking, why am I in this bad situation? Likely, you might start thinking it's because, I was born in this place, I'm from here, etc. These economic situations, this person did this to me, all of this stuff. And as you keep going down this rabbit hole, you're feeding the emotion, and the emotion goes stronger, and in your thought process, it becomes easier for you to go through that thing. That's why, like, if you've ever listened to like somebody who's really old that's complaining, right, there's an almost delusional way they can blame something on X, even though X has even ceased to be a factor. The person is dead, the person they're blaming is dead, they're still blaming that person. Person is gone. Why hasn't things changed for me? etc. Right? So the first thing that you need to do is you need to stop cursing fate. There's a hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, أعلم أن ما أقطعك لم يكن ليصيبك وما أصابك لم يكن ليخطئك. Know that what has hit you would not have missed you, and what has missed you would not have hit you. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're starting to think of things, if this had happened, or if this person had done this, if this person had not done this, you're already in a bad place. Because what you're thinking about is not going to help you. Everything that has happened, and there was nothing that could have been changed, etc. It was going to work the way it had worked, because that was how it was written. First thing you need to do is understand it. The second thing you need to do, and this ties into the first point, is to not exacerbate any of your negative feelings by looking at other people and thinking, that should be me. Because again, what was going to hit you would have hit you, and what was going to miss you would have missed you. You and that person, there's no way you are supposed to be in that guy's position. At least in the current state. You can work towards it from now on, right? But it was written for him one way, it was written for you another way. So these comparisons, these thinking, what if this, what if that, what if that, this is all not useful. Stop. If you're able to to do that, you're kind of able to start controlling this. But there's still the fact that you're in a really bad situation that is still existing. If a person is besieging your town, well, the fact that you're not blaming anybody about that does not change the fact that the person is still besieging your town. So, now, the third thing, right? This is now worrying about the future. If what you're doing is going to be enough, blah 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 blah. Insert it in your head. Now, and remember this, all that is required of you is your best. There was once a time where somebody was given like a mission by the Prophet and he started feeling anxious about it because he has no idea if he's going to be able to complete this. It was like hard, right? And he stopped eating for 3 days. The guy just wasn't eating. Eventually his neighbors were like, yo, Rasulullah, this is the guy's situation. He went to him and he told Rasulullah, this is how I'm feeling about this assignment you've given me. And Rasulullah said to him, Innama alayka al-jihad. All you have to do, it's not even your best. All you have to do is try. It's like that thing in Andor. Oh yeah, I can't remember. If I could remember, it would be amazing. I could go back, get the video, but I have one day to upload this, so it's going to be like this. It's like that scene in Jon Snow. That scene in Game of Thrones, where Jon Snow, he picks up his sword and the army is just coming towards him, right? The only thing that you are required to do in a situation like that is to hold your sword and be ready to start fighting. So all of the worry about, is this going to work in the future, blah, 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 that's also just a trap. Focus on what you can do now. They say that idleness begets heresy. Focus on what you're doing now, not the past, not the future. What am I doing now that will solve this? Or that can lead a little bit, contribute a little bit to him solving it. Because some situations, it's a test of everything. Your morality, your determination, all of these things are just kind of being laughed at in your face. Just pick up the sword. It's all that is required. Perhaps you kind of get what I'm saying. I'm not even explaining my current situation because that's none of anybody's business. You can attribute it to a point in your life. And as I was first writing the script for this video, it was going to have a kind of theme that was like, what's the saying? I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. That was the sort of theme. Don't worry about what's going to happen. Don't worry about what's past. Just do your best, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That a deed should not be left undone for a lack of hope. That was going to be the theme. But something that I realized within writing the script, because I've been writing this for the last 14 days, it's just the shooting part. The shooting part is really hard for me. Is that there's always a reason for hope. Always. And it's mentioned in the Quran, right? Like many, many verses. وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. Do not become sad and do not capitulate, because you will be raised if you are believers. اصبروا وصابروا ورابطوا واتقوا الله لعلكم تفلحون. Be patient and exceed in patience and make proper preparations so that you will be successful. And this ties into not looking at what has happened and what is going to happen, but looking at what you can do right now. وَمَن يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ فَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ. Seek help in patience and prayer. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. So many ayat. Okay. The point is, despair is a disease which, if left unchecked, just to ravage the body, could even lead to death. But there is a cure. فَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَى تَنْفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Remember, because remembrance will benefit the believers. Remind yourself always that there's a reason for hope, and the reasons why there is a reason for hope, and know that you can actually be victorious in the end, and do the things that will take you towards that victory. Isbiru, be patient. Wasabiru, exceed in patience. Warabitu, make proper preparations, and then you will be successful. There's a saying, and we'll end with this. The traveler is the one who takes his truth with him into strange lands. The moment he forgets his truth, he ceases to be a traveler